I just gotta tell you, I have Vienna from Billy Joel stuck in my head like just a ton right now. I was playing The Stranger last night while my wife and I were making dinner, and she was like, "You're listening to Billy Joel?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And she's like, "I didn't know you like Billy Joel." I'm like, "Yeah." All right, anyways. Police. We're listening to The Bed's Too Big Without You off of their album Regata de Blanc, which was released in 1979, their second studio album. A lot of you guys had said, listen to this track, and so listen we shall. A lot of you had recommended it, such as Onesie Jew, AK, Jeff Martin, R. Gray. Did that rhyme? Bethany Joseph Adventures, Jay Bird. I Just Need Myself, Mr. Super Happy Pants. There you go. Those are the ones who recommended the song as far as I could tell. So thank you guys for the recommendation. Let's go ahead and dive on in. I'm not even going to say it. Never mind. Let's go ahead and listen to the song. Here we go. That's that early ska rocksteady. I love Copeland's drums here. I love that part. Copeland's drumming's really interesting here. I love how he has the crashes here. And that's it. Like, that's how he escalates that. Summers. Nice echo. Not that I expect less from the Police, but this is such a great track. This has so many good things in there to talk about. I mean, everything. Okay, so once again, like, you know what to expect when you listen to the Police, but they can still surprise. They can still pull tricks out of their book. So, Summer's guitar work, dun 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 dun, along with Sting's bass, bum 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 bum. Like, it's just obviously, like, they have this formula down packed, and it works so well for what they do. Sting, his singing, I think, is absolutely wonderful. I love that outcry that he sings within a lot of songs, and here's no different, especially when he gets closer to the end of the track in the chorus, repeating the words over and over again. At the very end, there's even a little bit of a vocal crack, a little break in the voice to kind of add a certain kind of dramatic strain into his singing. Not that he's straining, but it's done for effect and to add character to the song, and I think that it hits that emotional point just right. I really enjoy Summers on his guitar, not just for that reggae, you know, dun 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 dun, but at the end of that measure, he kind of, like, I don't know how you describe it. You guys heard the song, so you know what I'm talking about. But it's almost like the guitar stresses a little bit, or it ends up in some sort of distress. It kind of, I don't know, falls apart in a certain way. Obviously purposely done, but I think that little change in there kind of, once again, adds a little spark to the momentum of the music. Not that the guitar would ever be monotonous. I wouldn't ever call it that. But it does give it a little certain sort of personality there at the very end, which I find extremely delightful. However, as I mentioned in the music, or during the song, and I was kind of listening for it, I'm really curious to see. I'm going to look it up real quick. You guys won't be able to see. But I'm really curious to see how Copeland's drumming in here. Obviously, he's playing with the side stick, and it sounds like he's using some ghost notes with his fingers on the snare, or his other hand is just hitting some ghost notes on the snare itself. And then you keep the bass drum at a constant, of course. You hear some extra, like, tambourine or shakers. They come in a little bit later, more heavier, but you hear that in the beginning, which obviously would be someone else doing that. But I'm just curious about what his hands are doing. And then I really enjoy how in the chorus, when he gets into that part, the crashes are used. And as far as I can tell on a first listen, that's the only time that he starts hitting those crashes, which adds, once again, a dramatic note to it. Then, hold on, I'm just trying to find it. Then at the very end, I like how, I guess you could say that the song as a whole has this kind of emptiness to it, like it's in a way recorded in a hallway. There's no extra production accoutrements, no keyboards, nothing like that. But at the very end, they bring in that big reverb, that echoey pow, and that adds a really, really nice drama into the music there. Okay, so I'm watching a live video really quick of the song. You can't hear because I'm not playing the music itself. Okay, I'm watching him. I'm watching Copeland. So his left hand's on the side stick, right? That's that main snare beat, right? He's just hitting the side. His other hand is also hitting the side of the snare, not the actual snare itself. It's also hitting the side. So that's where that extra part is coming from. Oh, okay. See that? That's what I'm looking for. And yeah, and he was only hitting those crashes in that certain moment. Okay. Now that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to hear where that subtlety was coming from. That's why you gotta watch sometimes. All right. Oh, the lyrics. Let's look at that really quick, huh? Bed's too big without you. Cold wind blows right through that open door. I wonder why the door's open. They could have closed it behind him. Dreaming dreams of what used to be. When she left, I was cold inside. That look on my face was just pride. No regrets, no love, no tears. Living on my own was the least of my fears. Bed's too big without you. The lyrics are pretty straightforward. Breakup. Big bed's too big without you. It's like with I don't remember the exact lyric, but with Joni Mitchell. The line, the frying pan's empty now. Oh, there's a line in there. You know what I'm talking about. Since that day when you'd gone, just had to carry on. I get through the day, but late at night, love to my pillow, but it didn't feel right. Every day, just the same old rules for the same old game. All I gained was heartache. All I made was one mistake. Like I said, pretty straightforward in the lyric department there. It says that it's been covered by a number of other artists, including Sting, Sheila Hilton, I've never heard of her, and Ranking Roger, never heard of them. It says that this was first released on, of course, Regatta de Blanc. However, the following year, the song saw a single release as a bonus single on the six-pack box set. There's some other information here. Nothing really that important. Anyways, Great song, though. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. You can follow me over on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you, as always, for being here, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.